Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Cody Baker, also known as MudFlap from MudFlap Outdoors. I'm here with Chandler, Bigg, Haze, Hazen on the first ever edition of MudFlap Outdoors podcast. Chandler, how the hell are you?
I tell you what, I'll be a lot better as soon as I get this first swig of Bush Light now.
I love it, man. Hey, I'm gonna join you right now.
How about yourself, Cody? MudFlap on the track.
What you know about that, man? I mean, I've been good. First off, first off, that's a badass hat that you're wearing, and I think it's amazing. And just right now, just kind of product placement. Look, if any and all of your MudFlap Outdoors merchandise, please check out the website. There'll be a link somewhere. Check out some amazing hats, shirts. I know, Chandler, you actually own about I don't know, about four. It feels like four or five. You own probably about what, 3 hats and a couple shirts.
Well, there's 2 right there in my video screen. If you can see it right now, I got that one, and then this one, and I had a fourth one. But I lost it on one of them drunken nights. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. So kind of backstory about how this kind of started, is me and Chandler, we've been friends for a long time, all the way from elementary school to where we are now. And I remember me and Chandler, we were sitting there, on the phone one time and just talking and just reminiscing about, like the Phoenix City Boys and how it kind of started and how it kind of evolved over time. And so I
Right.
said, hey dude, let's just sit here, let's record it, let's just talk about it and just let everything out. So I guess the biggest thing that I want to start with is, Chandler, would you mind telling a story of how the Phoenix City Boys began?
Well, that's real easy, Cody. So one day I was sitting around and I was like, you know what, man? Let's listen to some rap music and all that. I was like, I bet I could do this. And Cody had been doing it, 10th and 11th grade coming up. I think it was, pretty fresh out of high school right here. We did this. And, so I was like, Cody's been doing it. So how about me and Cody join together, MudFlap and Big Haze, we come together, make the Phoenix City Boys. And so I just called him on the phone one day and he's like, I said, what do you got going on? He said, I ain't got nothing much going on. Trying to hang out. I said, yeah, I actually got a proposition for you, trying to make a music video and record a rap tune. He said, hell yeah, come on down. So I got in the truck, rode over there. About 10 minutes later, we sitting there brainstorming about it. I said, I got this much of the song wrote, but I need one more verse. And he was like, so he started writing his part, and we had come up and figured out a beat to use for it. And I was like, yeah, I like that. It's like, hell yeah. So did that. So I was sitting there and wrote the other verse in about 15 minutes and with a hook, and Cody had his part and we went to recording.
No, it's so funny, look at literally
just
looking back
dicking
at
around.
it, like you came over and we literally wrote the whole song within 30 minutes. I mean, that's how crazy it is. We wrote it in 30 minutes, had it recorded that same day, and then the next day or 2 days after that, we shot the music video. And first off, there was no, I guess full disclosure, there was like no idea, behind the music video. All we knew was in the chorus was
nothing at all.
No, the chorus, the hook was literally, we them Phoenix City Boys and we're making that noise. Folks want to roll with us because we them boys. And we're like,
because they know we them boys.
so I mean, the only thing that we had in mind was hey, let's just go ride around and just film Phoenix City. Let's just go to different places. And honestly, the funniest thing about this was we were half serious about this. Like we were serious enough to do it, but but we also kind of just didn't care. We were just kind of like, whatever, it is what it is. And so it's, you know what, Chandler, I think it's just time just to, let's just watch the movie or video for old time's sake. This is so bad, man.
It's a Phoenix City boys, we been making that noise. Folks wanna roll with us, cause they know we the boys. We some Phoenix City boys, and we making that noise. Folks wanna roll with us, cause they know we the boys. We some Phoenix City boys, and we making that noise. Folks wanna roll with us, cause they know we the boys. We some Phoenix City boys, and we making that noise. Folks wanna roll with us, cause they know we the boys.
Oh yeah.
It's Big Haze, riding in the range of Maine, and I'm up in UGK all damn day. Got me dreaming about candy paint and wood grain. Just me in the range of Maine, backwoods boy, but the city got to me. And when I start rapping, man, it make me feel like a G. Trying to get y'all on point with my flow and make them fine girls get down on the floor. Phoenix City lifestyle's what I live. Keeping it 100, man, and keeping it real. Everybody round here live how we live. That's just how we do it in the 334. City boys, we been making that noise. Folks wanna roll with us, cause they know we the boys. We some Phoenix City boys, we been making that noise. Folks wanna roll with us, cause they know we the boys. We some Phoenix City boys, we been making that noise. Folks wanna roll with us, cause they know we the boys. We some Phoenix City boys, and we making that noise. Folks wanna roll with us, cause they know we the boys.
You can find me riding down Somerville Road, pimping with my pen, man, writing this flow. And you know it's Miller Lite every night, chilling with my homeboys, looking real fly. Phoenix City born, Phoenix City bred, and when I die, man, I'll be Phoenix City dead. Off a road riding through the heart of town, swinging in the slab, man, holding it down.
I don't know why I decided to do a close-up of my house.
Cause they know we the boys, we some Phoenix City boys.
Oh, the old wraparound? I think that was straight
cause they know we the boys. We some Phoenix City boys, and they making that noise. Folks wanna roll with us, cause they know we the boys. We some Phoenix City boys, and they making that noise. Folks wanna roll with us, cause they know we the boys.
Yeah, it's MudFlap on the track. What you know about that? Phoenix City lifestyle. Just relax and stay a while I go bucking wild
Yeah,
out
that grass
there in
is so
Smith
green.
Station. It's just like
It ain't green
patient.
anymore.
Yeah, rolling down Highway 80. Man, I want some steak and gravy. Where's the nearest Waffle House? I sniff it out like a mouse. Hit me up with some eggs. Waitress better have some legs. Also need some scatter smother. I'm a
It's some
hash brown
Phoenix
lover.
City boys, we been making that noise. Folks wanna roll with us, cause they know we the
Look at our
boys. We some
Jesus. We were
Phoenix
trying to
City
dance.
boys, and we making that noise. Folks wanna roll with us,
Gotta
cause
do
they
the
know
old rock,
we the boys.
back
We
and
some
forth
Phoenix
left
City
around.
boys, and we making that noise. Folks wanna roll with us, cause they know we the boys. We some Phoenix City boys, and we making that noise. Folks wanna roll with us, cause they know we the boys.
Now I must say, right there at the end, it looked like we were dapping each other up, but I was really handing the box of pellets to Cody. It just ended perfectly.
What was going through our minds when we were filming that whole damn thing?
Man, be honest with you, for me, I was excited as shit because I was like, I done told myself I could rap or make an attempt at rapping. And we wrote a song in 30 minutes. I remember we recorded it in about an hour, like just the audio. And then I remember I asked you, I was like, hey, think we got enough time in the day to do this music video like today? He's like, no, man, we ain't got it. It's going to take some time. So, but probably in about a week, we'll set it. We'll choose a day where we can set across. We can set aside. Excuse me.
Yeah.
We can set aside, and we have a whole day to do it. And what do you think? It took us about 3-4 hours to do all the filming.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, don't get me wrong. It looked simple and looked like it was done within like 10 minutes. It does look that way, but it did take us about 3 or 4 hours. Because let's be real, you I had you do your parts about 12 times just to be sure that we had some shots and different variations of it.
Right.
But so we get the music video done, we upload it. Crazy thing about it is people don't realize that's actually the second upload of the music video, because the first time we uploaded it, it got maybe 500 views from from family, friends sharing it. They're like, oh, hey, you're doing good. But
and I'll touch on that here in a second, but go ahead.
But and then I think you texted me and just said, hey, can I take it down because of the opportunity that I have presented to me, that they just want it down. And I said, hey, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. And so we took it down. And then after you pretty much moved on from there, I'd said, you know what? Literally, it was like in August. It was actually your birthday. And I went, you know what? I'm going to repost it.
That's right.
And so I reposted it. And all I remember is the next day texting you, calling you, and saying, dude, you have got to look on YouTube. You just have to look at it.
Well, doggone, I tell you, man. I mean, the reason we had to take it down, I'll say it. I don't think anybody's gonna get mad about it. I was on staff at Chattahoochee Valley with the baseball team. I was a student manager. I kept a book and all that, kept everything in line and all that. What I had to do, stuff pretty much coaches didn't want to deal with. And I took it seriously. I didn't take school seriously. I will say that, but I took that part seriously. And coach come up to me because we had posted it like mid-season, and like I think the whole ball team had seen it, and everybody was like that, coaches and everything, and all that. And like I think it rode for about 2 weeks, and coach come up to me, Coach Thomas. He said, "Hey man, I love the video, and everybody loves the video around here, but we got a shot at the World Series this year, and I need you to take it down because we don't need anything getting in the way of that." And I said, "Yes, sir, coach. There ain't nothing more I want than to get a ring with y'all too." So called Cody up. I said, I'll call Cody right after practice and he'll take it down. He'll take care of it. So that's what I did. And Cody took care of it. And then he come out, and I think next year he had moved on from there, and posted it on my birthday. And I remember I literally had to cut my cell phone off at about 11 o'clock. I had to be up for work about 6 in the morning. And, I was trying to sleep. It was 11 o'clock. I kept hearing ding, 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 all them Facebook notifications. I was looking at it. I seen where Cody had shared it, and I had seen it on Facebook. It was right before I went to bed, and so I just left it at that. So anyway, I cut the phone off, and then I woke up, cut the phone on, took a shower, come out the shower. I'm dressed, ready to go to work. I see all these Facebook notifications. So I open Facebook, and it takes me on the first notification, takes me right to the video, Phoenix City Boys. And I'm talking about Cody posted it. I don't know what time you posted it in the day, but literally 7:30 in the morning. I got up at 6, 7:30. I'm getting to work, and I'm like, I'm looking at it, and it's like, oh man, I think we were up to like 10,000 views overnight. About 12. I'm on gauge 12 hours.
Oh, 100%. It was crazy because I remember my buddy Chris Lennon, he called me up, and he also, like, throughout the day people would text me, and they'd be like, dude, they're like, you're kind of like you're kind of going viral. I'm like, are we? I'm like, I don't really know what this whole viral crap is. And I'm like, I didn't really say viral. I mean, I didn't really care. I mean, it was just, I think for me, I was more entertained by people sharing it and hating on it than I was about anything else. Because I remember
No
seeing
doubt about it.
screenshots and saying like, dude, like this is freaking hilarious.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it, man. It's yeah, so I'm telling you, man, the hate off of that video, like it's enough to like make somebody, curl up in a corner and not me and Cody, man. We embraced it. We loved it. We laughed at every single comment.
Oh, 100%. Because I mean, because honestly, it was again, we knew deep down that hell, we were just having fun.
That's all.
You
That's
know,
all we were about.
like
We're just having fun with it.
like we were having fun, and people were like, "Man, I hope these guys aren't being serious. They are. They need to, like kill themselves or like horrible." And I was like, I'm like, dude, we were what 18 when we were honestly we were like 16 or 17 when the music video was recorded and everything was done. But when it got re-released, we were like 18, 19 or something like that.
Yeah, I think we were 17 when it dropped the first time. And then I remember it was 19, maybe 19. I think we were both 19. You may have just turned 20.
Yeah.
You got that early birthday. So
yeah. But no, it's just, I'm telling you, I just remember that damn thing going like, I was with you. Like I would look at my phone and Facebook, like I'd look at every notification on Facebook and then put it down 5 seconds later, look up and there's 15 more notifications.
I'm telling you, couldn't get away from it.
No, not at all. And, and it's funny,
and it went on for about 2 days. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to interrupt you. It went on for about 2 days of that. You know what I mean? 2 days straight.
And
crazy.
and honestly, I won't get into part 2 or 3 now. That'll be for a later time. Right. But I will say those comments were literally the driving force of part 2.
No doubt about it.
That was it. But and that's all I'll say right now, because we can say that for a whole later discussion and all that. But yeah, I'll just. And it's funny that people still talk about that music video to this day.
They do.
And because it's so funny. It's funny I bring that up. It's because my dad, he was I don't know, I think he was talking to one of his friends and his son was around. And I don't know. I think he just saw the Phoenix City Boys music video, and I guess he was talking about it. And my dad's coworker was like, hey, so and so, you do know that's MudFlap's dad right there. And the dude was like, nah. And it's so funny that say this is, like whenever I go and film for John Boy's Story, doing, go and film his shows and all that, sometimes he introduces me. He's like, hey, this is Cody Baker, my camera guy. Give him shout out. He quit calling me Cody Baker. He was like, hey, this is MudFlap from the Phoenix City Boys. I'm telling you, they have no clue who Cody Baker is, but God forbid they know who MudFlap from the Phoenix City Boys is. And I'm like, hey, I consider this, the Phoenix City Boys original music video, as a classic. Whether it's good or bad, it's a classic for the area. And it's almost it's almost like an urban legend to me.
It's definitely a Phoenix City classic, no doubt. And I got a similar story about that. Your dad at work, I think you said?
Yeah.
So it started going around. My daddy's a firefighter over in Columbus, and it was getting around the fire department and all that, and everybody just like, you can look at him and look at my dad. It's like, oh yeah, that's his boy. I'm gonna keep my dad's name out of it. He's a private person. Well, you know what? The hell with it. Yeah, my dad, Jay Hazen, he's a firefighter. Very proud of him. But Yeah, man, that thing spread like a wildfire through the fire department. Through the fire department.
I'm telling you, I think, I've heard stories about how social media can like spread like it's like that, and stuff can just happen organically. I didn't believe it until then. That was when I went, dude, all you need is just one video, one song, one anything, and just let it go. And if it just catches, it'll go.
Sometime it do, sometime it don't.
It's
that one definitely caught though, at least locally.
No,
Local
it definitely
legends.
caught. It definitely caught, and people still tell me that they still bring it up to this day, that music video. And I'm sitting there telling them, I'm like, that one? I'm like, you do realize there's a part 2 and 3. Like 3 is the better one, honestly.
I think so too.
No, it's the better looking one, and it's the better sounding one. It's the better overall. But you're going to show them one, the worst one. I was like, all right, well, whatever. And it's funny, and I'll bring this up. I'll say this story, and then we'll just go on straight to the comments. So, because of that success of the Phoenix City Boys and MudFlap, I decided to turn the MudFlap name into a brand, and that's part of why I created MudFlap Outdoors, was because of, the Phoenix City Boys. I'd say success. I'd call it successful. It's good PR. But you know what? Enough about me. Let's just go read some comments.
Well, I got one more thing to touch on. And that was it didn't go viral. It went viral. It didn't go viral. And, I don't care, man. But at the end of the day, I'd say 75% of the people in Phoenix City seen that video. So, local legends, Big Haze and MudFlap, self-proclaimed. I think some folks would agree. Some folks would be like, "Get the hell out of here, man."
Yeah,
but
100%.
hey,
hey, 100%, man.
Let's get on them comments, brother.
All right, let's go read the comments. All right, we got 82 First off, we got as of today, which is, I don't know, it's a Sunday. It's March 6th, something like that.
I believe so.
But we got 23,459 views. That's pretty good. And we got 133 likes and 123 dislikes. Honestly, I would dislike it too at this point.
We're sitting at about 51-49 right now.
Yeah.
That.
All right. Let's get to the comments right here. All right. So the first one, hey, here's the comments in the replies and all that. First one says, I live in Phoenix City and this is an embarrassment to the whole city. Honestly, it wasn't our goal to embarrass the city of Phoenix City. It was just more or less trying to put it on the map. And I think we did. It may have been in a negative light, but we put it in we brought it out there.
Oh, no doubt, man. We wasn't trying to embarrass nothing. I mean, we love that place. It's where it's come from, man.
Oh, 100%. The best, well, I won't read the whole thing, but y'all can read it.
That. I do got to touch on that one, though.
Okay. My boy Haze. All right. You know what? Go and touch on it.
All right. So, Owen Thomas, that is one, that's Coach Thomas's son that I was talking about earlier.
Okay.
And two, he was my neighbor for a long time. He's a lot younger than me, but he was my neighbor next door, at my dad's house over off 11th Avenue. But yeah. He's my neighbor, so he's got my back, I guess. Yeah. Shout out to old Owen, man.
Here's one. No joke. These guys are full gangster.
This guy right here, I might have a bone to pick with him later on. Cause I've seen his comments on something, and I feel like he be talking about more than he knows.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. All right, we'll skip
Let's see.
ahead. Here's a positive one. This is fire as hell. Love the track. Thank you.
That's my buddy Joe Brooks out here in Dallas.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Perfect.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Joe Brooks.
Yes, sir.
This is funny. Welcome to your tape. That was from the oh crap. That was it was a Netflix show. I'm blanking on it right now. But anyway, the hell with that.
I believe that's my cousin Joshua.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
And
Kennington. Yep, it is.
and then hold on. We will save the one from David later, but this one by Seth, it says, for all the haters, this song represents Phoenix City life perfectly. This is a national treasure. All hail Bigg, Haze, and Mudflap. Phoenix City for life. Well, thank you, Seth. That's
Thank you,
awesome.
Seth. We love it, brother.
I love it. But now we gotta definitely read this one. All right. Are you ready, Chandler?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
All right. I'll read it out loud.
10-4.
All right. It's about 8 months ago. All right. Phoenix City boys, I've been waiting 4 years for part 3. You gave us pure gold once. We loved you for it. Then part 2 was the midnight booty call. We needed to keep this relationship alive.
I love it.
Oh God, it gets better. It gets better. Now it's been 4 years, no part 3. We are beginning to feel like you have forgotten about the true fans. Everywhere I go, I take out my phone and play the Phoenix City boys for everyone I meet. Most people really hate it, but the true fans respect the game. And all the ladies always say how they want some big A's.
Come on with it. Come on.
Oh,
Want some of y'all too.
Yeah. Keep doing Phoenix City proud. I'll go on and kind of break this comment down. The honest reason, actually, full disclosure, me and Chandler, we actually were starting to write part 3, and it just something wasn't clicking. I think we went through a couple of beats and we didn't really like anything.
Right.
Then we started writing, and it was just crap. Honestly, it was just we did, for some reason we had nothing to say, and that was it. And so, David, to let you know, we actually were trying to work on it, but it just never happened. But hey, 4 years later, we came out with part 3, and hey, we did it for y'all to.
We did it for y'all. We did it for y'all.
Let me see. I'm not joking. This song is stuck in my head now. Perfect. MudFlap, kick it, boys. Who's still bumping this in 2020? I think everyone is, honestly, with 24,000 views. Tyler Skywalker says, honestly, it is pretty bad. Reminds me of Krispy Kreme / Froggy for Fresh, which, hey, honestly, those are idols of ours. So, like, we take that as a compliment.
Ain't nothing wrong with old Krispy Kreme.
Because I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all.
Get on down here.
All right. Okay. All right. So this is okay. This comment is really awesome. I actually like this one.
Oh yeah.
Because I actually remember this one a little bit. If this is for shits and giggles, then good job. Honestly, it kind of was.
It was.
But if you actually think it was good, then I am sorry. Trust me, we knew it wasn't good. And that looking back, we know it's not good. I'm like, it's just something to do. Dude in the orange, I guess me, was neither funny or a good rapper. I think his part just makes the video even worse. Hey, I agree 100%. We could have done it without me, but then again, it was my.
I wouldn't have wanted to do it without you though.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Props for being a friend and letting him be in it, I guess. Hold on, time out. They don't realize it's like it's my equipment, so it's like honestly, I was like letting you be in it.
Technically, yeah, that's true. He used all his stuff. I ain't have a lick of nothing. Come over and used his recording equipment, and then doggone, he's got all the video equipment. I mean, what you gonna say? I'm gonna do. I mean, one, it's a damn good buddy of mine, damn good friend of mine, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how am I gonna tell him he can't be in it when he wants to be in it? And of course, I wanted him to be in it from the jump.
Oh,
I'm the
100%.
one that said it should be the Phoenix City Boys. It's gonna be MudFlap and Big Haze.
No, absolutely, 100%. All right, what else he says? The word "boys" is used way too damn much. LOL. By the way, I've lived in Phoenix City my whole life. I would never think it's worth a song, period. So I don't think there's any way you can make it look any worse than it is. So no harm there.
Well, move to Atlanta then if you don't think it's worth a song.
Yeah, 100%. Well, that to me, that's. I think the thing I got out of that comment was the dude in the orange was neither funny or a good rapper. I was like, well, I don't think you realized I was more there to film you, and then I gave you the camera, and I said, hey, just film me, and I'll just do it. I was like, literally, our production value was like 0. Like we literally just got shit done.
10-4. I mean, no doubt about
Uh,
it. These positive comments better be BS and cause they feel bad. Cause I know I'm not really a rapper, but I can make a better rap than this guy in 1 to 3 days for sure. Well, try 30 minutes. If you can make a better rap in 45 minutes, I give you props. 1 to 3 days, that's a good bit of time.
Exactly.
You probably could in 1 to 3 days, but try doing in 45 minutes, then come talk to us.
Oh, 100%. Oh man.
Oh man.
That dude, not gonna lie, it's been fun. I think it's time just to break it off right now. So hey, I was about to say, Chandler, any last comments on part 1 or anything that you want to say to kind of close that chapter of that music video?
I will say, part 1 definitely was the foundation for me, going on and, doing more things with, me and Devin Ryan out of Phoenix City, we've done things together. And, I've got one solo song. I hate to say a couple because I really only got one published. I got a few wrote, just ain't put them out yet, but I feel like it was, the foundation for me starting to go that way with it because, I rap from here and there, I write from here and there, and I try to record here and there. But I mean, it was for shits and giggles at first, but kind of, took it a little bit more serious and tried to, tighten my lyrics up a little bit. And, it's going to be what it's going to be, man. We just put it out there. You like it, you don't, you don't. But, yeah, man. Phoenix City 334.
Love it, man. Love it. Chandler, thank you for joining on. I've had a blast sitting here drinking, reminiscing about, part 1, and can't wait to reminisce about part 2 and 3 in the future. For everyone else out there, make sure to check out MudFlap Outdoors on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram. Make sure you like and follow all the stuff there. And if you like any of the merch that you see, please be sure to check out my website. Go and buy your MudFlap Outdoors merch. And hey, at the end of the day, All I want us to do is be one united family and have all kinds of MudFlap Outdoors merchandise everywhere. So thank you again. And hey, as always, keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.